I found hip hop pretty much through Call of Duty lobbies. Because, I mean, as a kid, I had an Eminem tape, and I would listen to that, blah, blah, blah. But then I really just didn't listen to music much. And I really got into video games. I was big into, like, just tech shit and being a nerd. Half of me was, like, this giant nerd that would just play games all day and fuck around. The other half would go out and do fuck shit and get fucked up and do all the drugs, just be a fuckwit. Yeah, so I was really split in two, but I loved video games. So got into Call of Duty really early on. And there was a guy who used to go into COD lobbies and rap battle people. And his name was Nobody Epic. And I think that's his name. There was a lot of kids at the time that would, because of him, go into lobbies and say, yo, someone rap battle me. And some kid hit me with it. And then I remember just like, fuck it. Spatter 16, just probably horrible. It's probably,
Did you know what a 16 was? Enough? You knew enough?
It was probably a fucking 13 or something. I probably didn't know how to count bars back then. But got in there, did a rap in that lobby to that kid. And then everyone was like, oh, everyone fucked with it. It was probably horrible. But then from there, that really showed me like, damn, that was the first thing I kind of like won at or got some form of attention from. So that became like my obsession in terms of, I would just go into lobbies and freestyle with people's gamer tags, bang, 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 bang. And then I kind of started getting into that YouTube scene, found Mac Miller very early, found Earl Sweatshirt very early, found Vince Staples very early. And those three really, really, really got me into that.
Is that on SoundCloud or?
That was on like YouTube and SoundCloud. I found a remix of Mac Miller's song Rain, and that pushed me into Mac Miller and got me into that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that was, bro, from there into like Earl Sweatshirt's Whoa. So early on, been just into those
that
super
internet,
like,
that culture that was sort of coming up
that
through
new,
the internet.
that new age of artists and shit. And to this day, like Earl and Mac and Vince as well, like some of my favorite artists. Earl is just someone that I like.
So it didn't sound like you came from like any kind of musical background or